Hi guys, I'm Sean here. If you're planning to join a bank, this video is for you. Before we get into the details, there's a huge disclaimer here that I work in a bank and I am not here to discourage you. There are 4 things that I'm going to share with you today that you should consider before joining a bank. First thing first, be prepared to be asked about anything regarding finance. So I personally started off as an officer and then now I'm promoted to be in sales and marketing. So as my personal experience as a banker, your clients will ask you everything about the financial system, be it the auditing part, be it the income tax, be it anything about loan, even though it's not related to your job scope. Could be account, it could be online banking, it could be many other things that is just not in the bank. For example, they can ask you on the EPF, how do you go about the website? EPF is actually our government pension fund. And also they might ask you about land title, they might ask you for your legal opinions, they might ask you about their financial accounts, they could also ask you about foreign exchange rule, they can ask you about anything, housing developments, even land titles. They might want you to get involved in all these things just because you are a banker. Customers, they assume that you know everything, but I think it's a good point because customer actually treated you as someone who is very knowledgeable. They assume that you will have knowledge on all these things. Second, you have to be prepared to be almost like a doctor, that you are on call 24/7. You might get calls from a customer or even texts on weekends, on public holidays, on the day when you're on leave, 6 o'clock in the morning or even 12 o'clock midnight. They will just call you anytime. It could be about their credit cards being misused. It could be about the online banking is not able to log in. They are scared that somebody might hack into their online banking and transfer all the money out. They basically can call you anytime just to ask you anything about the bank. For this, I think I would have to clarify that it depends on you once you join the bank, whether or not you would want to have a clear cut between your working hours and also your personal time. But honestly speaking, if you are aiming for excellent customer service, that you want to have a good relationship with the customers so that you can build a rapport with them, it's good that you serve them timely and then you always get back to them. Whether or not it's on the same day or is it the next day, but just try your best to get back to them. Well, basically that's what I do. Before you join a bank, especially in a sales position, you must get ready that it is an extremely challenging sector. The competition is so fierce these days in the market that it's not just interbank, it's not just within banks, different banks. It could be also intra-banks within different branches. So this might apply to some of the banks. This might not apply to some of the banks as well. But yeah, be ready to face all these challenges and in mind that you might not offer the best solution or the cheapest solution for your customer, but always remember that you are giving them the most suitable solution for them at that time. So if you are a banker and also in sales and marketing, be ready for all those rejections. Sometimes there are deals that you are going to close, sometimes there will be deals that you're going to lose. It's all about numbers. The more customer you meet, the higher the percentage of closure that you're going to have. That's always what I have in my mind, despite all those challenges that I faced. Last but not least, and I think this is the most important one, I think as a banker, we are closely related to money. So before you join a bank, think carefully because you have to be ready to bear losses. And these losses is going to be financial losses, it's going to be money. Always be careful of your choice of words. Always be careful about decisions that you're going to make, especially if you're working in a bank. I think almost everyone in the banking sector makes mistakes because we are human. So what is more important is that we learn from those mistakes and do not repeat them. I think that is more important. But I think you need to get yourself prepared for this. So that's it, guys. Those are basically the 4 things which I wish someone who worked in a bank would actually told me before I joined one. But I do not regret my decision of being a banker. because I think that it is a very rewarding career, because bank is all about capitalism, it's all about money, it's all about all those financial rewards. At the same time that I do feel that you will have a sense of achievement and fulfillment if you're able to excel in your work and also be able to achieve all the sales figures that you are going to bring in. People is going to be proud of you, you're going to be proud of yourself. And even working in a bank, actually in our country, it still tells people that you are of a higher status. Those your family is going to be very proud of you. Those relatives, they are going to feel very proud that they have someone who is working in certain bank. Working in a bank is held very highly in a society. In this sector, it is really what they say as your hard work is going to pay off. But of course, there is some trade-offs and some decisions that you're going to make. So before you join a bank, or even thinking about, or even planning about applying a position in the bank, I think these are the 4 most important things that I need you to get prepared of, and whether or not you're ready for it, and if any of these factors are actually your bottom line, which cannot be crossed, rethink and reconsider your decision. But of course, if you really don't know if any of this is actually your bottom line, go ahead and try it. Be it if you're a fresh graduate who is watching this video, or someone who is in a totally different industry, just like me. I was in a different sector until I become in the banking sector. I really hope that you find this useful. So if you do, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, and share it to someone who might benefit from it. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Okay, one last thing. If there is any topic that you would like me to cover, or any question you have, please write it down in the comment section, and I'll try my best to make a video about it or reply your comment. Once again, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Bye bye.